welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for being here. I'm going to be told to shut up in about 3 seconds because we're unboxing Flamecraft, and Shira
I'm so flippin' excited about this. This is the fantastic game that has the most adorable dragon artwork ever. The dragons.
Let's get into it.
The dragons are doing stuff in a town. They're like at a donut shop, they're at a coffee shop, they're baking bread. This is the most adorable and actually like skillful game that I've ever seen. And I am so excited for this final copy.
So
there's things in the prototype.
Just so you all know, this copy is here because the publisher is with us doing an official how to play, doing some gameplay, getting stuff ready for you all to receive your copies and for the game to go out to retail here very soon. This is the first time we're taking a look at it. This is the first time you're going to be taking a look at it, but this is not the copy we backed because we went...
Yes, we went all in. I got the plushies, I got the art book, I got
life, if you're living the art book life, if you're living the extra, like, deluxeified whatnot,
yeah.
Shira insisted that we...
I told you to get everything. You're like, this plushie or this plushie? And I said everything.
I posed the question to her, which plushie is reasonable?
Yes, and I said all plushies.
She said all plushies.
Reasonable.
All plushies are reasonable.
And so the reason I'm so excited about this is because when we were playing with the prototype, there was some of the artwork that was not in final form. Like some of the cards didn't have all of their distinct dragon artwork.
Disgusting, honestly.
And
they were very
miniatures
ugly.
for the dragons were all the same, and they're all going to be unique molds. And so, and the resources were just cubes. We had one sample resource that was going to show us how the final copy was going to be, but the rest were just like boring colored cubes.
She has yet not let me get rid of that prototype copy.
Oh,
it's downstairs.
I love this game, and I'm so excited.
So
you want to show them the map?
Is whether you're a Kickstarter backer or going to be picking this up at retail, this sucker is actually going to be included in every copy. And we had in our prototype copy a kind of thinner one that, you know...
Didn't lay flat as well. It was more silky and it wasn't
this
smooth.
This
really
is just
nice.
very
satisfying.
It's stitched around the edges so that it's actually pressed flat down onto the board. And for those of you that don't know what Flamecraft is, I will try to guide you through. In all of our unboxing videos here, we want to celebrate what the game is, but we also know enough about it to tell you about it. The core of this game is, well, marketplaces full of little dragons that know how to use their fire to do good for humankind. You're playing as Flame, I'm totally blanking on the term, but you're playing as people who can speak to the dragons, and you're actually trying to be the best flame crafter. And so you're introducing them to the different places they should work, you're bringing them about, you're scoring victory points, you're gaining honor, you're gaining fame, and you're trying to manage your resources. At the end of the day, it's sort of a family weight to intro weight Euro style game, but I just sat downstairs with the publisher, with Devin, and had a really cutthroat cycle.
I mean, just look at this artwork.
You just splaying stuff?
I did.
It is very pretty.
Look, Gnome Depot.
I see.
Home Depot, Gnome Depot.
I didn't get that.
No, you didn't? Okay, I continue explaining. There was the Funky Brewster's. There was a coffee shop one.
These are all the locations. Let's clean these up a little bit. These are all the locations that go around the outside of the board.
But they're not going to all come out at once. You're going to start with 6, and then throughout the game, you're going to be unlocking more. And these locations are going to go basically where I slotted them. And then it's a worker placement game. You're going to be placing out your dragon, which I will show everybody the unique
She didn't even
molds
grab the
of
dragons to start with.
No, because it's such a good game that the dragons is almost not the best part of the game, but it is the best part of the game.
Now, the Kickstarter
Look at these unique molds of every single dragon.
Is going to have custom molds of dragons. The retail version is going to have wooden meeples. Now, I actually like the wooden meeples a lot.
No, I've already decided that you will never get to play these people.
Never the blue?
Never the blues.
So, the nice thing about these is if you have the Kickstarter version, you can use them to actually be your score marker moving around the table. Or if you're like me and you're stubborn and you prefer wood over plastic, you can just play with the wood.
Then I'll use your person to be your score marker
That's
on the
fine.
table, because
That's
otherwise you're resorting to these
gametrayz inserts for you know, the flippin' resources, which are screen printed as well. So we have the diamond or the gem, we have the meat, we have the anvil or the iron, we have the
bread.
It's toast, Shira.
Bread.
You ever seen adorable toast meeples or miniatures or tokens? I don't think so. We have a potion and we have a leaf.
Herbs.
Now, again, because they're thinking of everything.
It already comes in an organized container that you can turn upside down and throw.
Oh my gosh.
And nothing happens.
That was very violent. You scared me. These from gametrayz are also going to be available through your retailer for those that are on Kickstarter.
In the box. The box is completely organized and everything just fits perfectly. Look, they even left room to sleeve the cards.
It is.
They left room
actually,
to sleeve the cards.
That's very nice.
Okay, now I have to show you one of the best parts about this.
This is the last time I'm going to say it, then I'm going to skip over it from now on. Any of the deluxeified stuff here will be available in some degree of quantities from Lucky Duck, who are doing the distribution for the title,
Put your hands out.
including these metal coins.
Look at the heft.
I was talking to Peter Vaughn, who's the publisher, and I was like, these are nice metal coins. He's like, I know. We were asked if we wanted to go thinner, and I said,
no.
No, absolutely not.
And this is the special, one-of-a-kind silver one. And it shows all the artwork. It says Flame Keeper, Flamecraft, and it's got all 6 dragons on it.
That's nice.
I know, because you can't see it as well in the gold. That's why I'm highlighting it in the silver.
Oh no, they look good here too.
They look good there too.
I've just never paid attention.
Yeah, because you wouldn't.
Because I beat everyone at the last game we played, Shira.
Now, this is where the unique artwork for every single card is different. And they're all the dragons that you can hire. Forests,
so these are actually the specialized dragons that are scoring you endgame victory points. These are going to be the dragons that you can hire. And honestly, if I'm showing Potato, nothing else needs to be shown. There's no other dragons. There's no other ones that are important. Potato is the only one. Leave a Potato comment down below.
Opal Wing.
Support Potato.
Elderberry.
He needs your help.
Suzette.
Yeah. You're just finding your favorites?
Fondue. Hot dog, Cinnabon.
I like, where's Honey? Can you find Honey?
Honey?
Honey's one of my favorites. She's a toast dragon. I see Cookie.
Cookie, I see Pan. I don't see, and I see Loaf.
There is, what's Honey called? Well, it's in there somewhere.
Honey!
There we are.
Honey.
There was one.
Yeah. And then these are, you're right, these are the endgame scoring ones. But look at all the artwork. The artwork is not the same.
They're lovely. Every single one is.
I like these ones because these ones are shiny and Gemma and
every single
Sunlight,
one is unique artwork and also named. It's like the name doesn't even matter, and yet it matters almost so
Twinkle
much.
and Dazzle and Chunkers, and I just want like so much artwork for this game. These are the recipes you're going to be fulfilling. You're going to be, so basically, did we continue telling them about the game?
So you've got these locations, you're going to be placing your workers at the locations, gathering resources, then those resources will be used to convert into things like recipes when you do a enchant or a craft action.
Yeah.
That's going to help buff up, and the entire game escalates. Every location gets more and more workers or more dragons, gets more and more enchanted items. All of those spawn into more and more resources that you're using until finally you drive endgame where one of the 2 stacks of cards is reduced and you end up scoring points based off of how efficient and, well, the secret objectives that you have.
It's a delicate balance, actually, because there's sometimes where you're going to be giving your opponents some resources in the hopes that it betters your score at the end of the game.
I only hand out stale bread and
meat, I hear.
Meat.
Yeah, I heard about that meat.
That's it.
Kraken Katsu. Like, even these have names. Mino Tarts, Smoked Gart. I love puns. You don't like puns as much as I do.
Here's the funny thing.
But I'm a pun person.
Let me just be flat straight with you all. The theme and style of this game is not my core thing. Like, it's not the thing that I, like, gravitate to immediately. Like, let me know if that's, like for Shira, she would be in...
There's a beater!
Off of the artwork, period. For me, it's not that. It's the fact that I sat down at this game, and it's thoughtful, and it's drawn well, and then the mechanics are so darn solid. Like it's that combination that makes it such a sweet combination.
I want to play as Peter.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So these are the little assistants that you can bring into the game.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And I want there to be expansions. And I want a whole, I want a book.
You don't even have your copy yet, and you're like,
Who says I'm letting this copy go anywhere?
That's fair.
Who says I'm letting this copy go anywhere?
That's a reasonable statement. I think they need it back.
No, they don't. 5 dragons is enough for the game to play.
That's true.
You don't ever need a 6th dragon.
You don't need a 6th dragon. Yeah, that's reasonable.
Do you know how valuable this would be right now? the first dragon from Flamecraft.
Yeah, you wouldn't get rid of it.
I wouldn't.
You'd
I'd keep it.
You'd
I'd
say this
keep
is
it.
so valuable, I'm holding on to it forever.
I just want another copy to paint, honestly. I just want the dragons to be sold separately.
So when we had our prototype, they were all one model.
Yeah.
And they were cute, but
these have such personality to them.
yeah, they really do.
I'm so excited. Wait, is there flavor text?
There is a bit.
Because that would
You're
top
gonna read
this
the
off.
flavor text?
I will read the flavor
I've already
text.
read it out loud once.
Artisan dragons are creative little crafters who spout specialized flames to help them create a variety of tasty or helpful goods. They are highly sought after by shopkeepers who hope to draw in and delight customers with their flamecraft. You are a flamekeeper, skilled in the art
That's
of
the name.
conversing with dragons, placing them in their ideal homes and casting enchantments to entice them to produce wondrous things. Your reputation will grow as you aid dragons and shopkeepers, and the flamekeeper with the greatest reputation will be known as the master of flamecraft. That'll be me.
All
Always.
right. Let us know down below, are you as excited as we are to actually get this game in hand?
Or if you're not, you're wrong. I won't forgive you for that.
What is your favorite dragon name from the collection? And who are you looking forward to play this game with? Like, who did you end up picking it up for? Like, for us, it's kind of us and then some friends that come over.
Us, and then I like it because it's both you can introduce people to the hobby. It is, while at the same time a gateway game where you can get new people up and going, it also has intense strategy in where you go, what resources you manage, what you're going for, your end game points, and so it
So, like,
doesn't.
are you playing with your partner? Are you playing with your best friends? Are you playing with your family and your kids? Like, I know there's so many of you out there.
Playing with everyone, or are you playing solo? It's got a solo
It does have a
mode
solo.
as well.
I think I'm going to be test running the solo mode sometime before this copy leaves.
I want to know what your favorite shop is, because the shops are one of my favorite parts. Because
So what we're saying
I just
is
like
just
the
leave
artwork.
comments down below. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here.
Whatever the case, whatever you do, remember to do the important
Get
thing.
out and play some games.
Be a dragon.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.